Many have come to protest, many to pray, but most have come to participate in what has become the best show in town.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome. Great to have you with us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Joining us as always, the wonderful, lovely, talented Jeffy.
Thank you.
And,
happy to be here.
And Keith, of course, and Chris. And we're all together here in this beautiful, beautiful studio that looks like somebody's parents' basement, but
did we move?
Not.
Did they change studios for us?
So, first of all, let me just thank a really nice listener, Pathead Cory Teig.
Yeah.
Who brought a bunch of Kexi cookies for you guys on Monday when I was still in Utah. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
So that was nice. And he brought us T-shirts and...
very personalized T-shirts. Thank you so much, Cory.
Yeah, so I guess this is not our T-shirt
No, it is
stuff,
not.
But he made a leakages
That is so cool.
T-shirt.
That is
For me, that's
awesome.
not cool. With leakages.
You know,
with
we
Pat
should
Gray.
have that.
We should. We
in
don't
the
have a
Pat Gray
leakages?
shop,
I don't know.
but-
For some reason, I was thinking we might.
Huh.
I guess not.
So Cory's awesome.
But that's
Thanks, man.
great. Thank you very much.
Perhaps if we finally,
Very cool.
wrapped up an episode, we might get a shirt.
Of leakages?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
look. Chris is wearing his personalized shirt there.
Oh, nice.
From Cory. There you go.
Retired gate guard.
Yeah. Mine features a quote that I would definitely say. I don't have it with me. It's at home. But something about always being right, I guess. I don't know. Something
Okay.
like that. But thank you so much, Cory.
And what was yours, Jeffy?
I don't know. He gave me
What'd you
some
get?
shirt that
Something
was
about
the
food.
size of a little kid just to be funny. And it was funny. So thanks.
But you're not.
You sound less than enthused
No,
about it.
it was nice of him.
Okay.
That was nice of him.
Yeah, good.
I appreciate it.
Good. It was the size of it.
It was a little kid shirt.
Yeah.
It's a small size shirt.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause he went the other way, which was funny. Man, it's funny.
That is
No,
funny.
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's life goals.
That's
now you
what
can
I
work
said.
on getting down to that size.
There you go.
Yeah, I can put it on this end of the closet.
There you go.
You know,
Skinny size.
I'm trying to get down to my birth weight. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I got a ways to go.
But you look great,
before I
though.
get to 8 pounds 7 ounces. So
Oh, wow. That's going to be a tough.
That's going to get some clicks too.
yeah, it will.
The 8-pound
It will.
host.
I will say it's tougher and tougher to get Ozempic these days. Good luck, though.
I'm trying. I'm working on it, and I think one day I'll get there. We'll see.
The fun thing about my shirt is I have a VA appointment today. So when I walk in,
Oh, nice.
the other retired gate guards are going to be like, where can I get that shirt?
And you can tell him. Does
He doesn't
Cory-
have a shop.
He doesn't have a shop.
No.
Okay, so there's nothing to really hit there. Okay, all right. Today we are on day 22 of the government shutdown. Isn't this fun? It's
fine.
It's now the second longest government shutdown in history. I think the first longest is it 2018?
35. Yeah, 35 days.
Okay. This was President Trump speaking with Republicans in the Rose Garden yesterday.
Today I'm calling on every Senate Democrat to stop the madness, to let our country get back in the greatest moment in the history of our country in terms of wealth, in terms of job creation, and in terms of investment coming in. These guys go on strike. It's really a shame. So I'm asking them to be smart. It's not working. They're getting killed in the polls. The public understands what they're doing. They're doing the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm. All of that and so much more. But they're on the wrong side of history. It's hard for me to believe they don't understand that. Can you not get that through your thick skulls? But here's what Democrat Senator Martin Heinrich said. He basically admits here he just doesn't want to give Trump a win by opening up the government.
Some Republicans, Senator, have pushed a bill that would pay government workers who have not been furloughed as part of the government shutdown. Those who have been furloughed would still be without pay. Is this something you would support?
I'm not going to pit some of my government employees against other government employees. I think that just gives the president more leverage to really make the situation worse.
You catch that? I mean,
Wow.
Yep.
It's amazing. Let's flash back to the last government shutdown when Chucky Schumer was upset about the government shutdown at that time.
It's the methodology of what they're doing, which is basically saying, I have a baseball bat. I'm going to hit you over the head unless you give it in my way.
I want to play some
it's not even hitting me over the head. It's hitting all those people who need their paychecks to pay their family.
I picked up something there. You know, Chuck Schumer. I'm sure I'm reading way too much into this, but probably not, since it's Chuck Schumer. When he's talking about all those people out there, he instinctively is looking down. And he's like, all those people down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All those people down there. I know.
Jeez. You know what they should do is use the exact statements that they made back then against them now.
Yes.
As Chuck Schumer said last time, and then spew the same BS he just did, that they no longer believe in because they're not the majority this time.
Well, and that's what social media is for.
It's amazing.
And that's where stuff like that clip
that's for
pop
sure.
up, and to remind people like Chuck Schumer, or those that maybe don't know which side of the fence to be on this issue. You can see,
and they don't care about those people, us down there. One
they
little
couldn't
bit.
care less.
I mean, that clip, Bernie Sanders on The View, which is great, by the way. He is wonderful, the esteemed senator. But he on The View, cut 19, same thing as Chuck Schumer. He's asked about, why don't the Congress people just say they're not going to get paid? And here's his response.
It's easier for the politicians in D.C. to go away from each other and say, we will win this way, while people are losing their paychecks. If Congress just said, we're not going to take our paychecks till we figure this out, that would be a noble step in the right direction, I would say.
That's not everybody can afford to do. You got some young people there with kids there.
Either can the people that aren't getting paid, though.
Thank you. Yeah, he doesn't care. Our people can't afford it. Our people can't afford it. No, we don't care about you.
Yep.
Incredible.
It is. It's absolutely amazing.
Again, it's a no-win position that they're in. I don't know why they don't end this travesty, but they're not.
No, they are not.
Their hatred for Trump is such that they can never do the right thing. And it doesn't matter what the right thing is. If Trump is for it, they're against it. They just don't care.
Period.
The end. Yeah. So, fascinating to watch. Meanwhile, I guess the Trump-Putin meeting has been canceled now, which sucks. But apparently, Russia insists their goal to conquer Ukraine has not changed at all. And so, not a real positive development, because it looked like they were going to get back together again.
It did. And I feel like us not giving the missiles to Zelensky was saying to Putin, all right, well, I can keep going.
Well, that's what Zelensky is kind of intimating, that it's because they didn't get the Tomahawk missiles.
That's a good point.
Might be.
I don't know that I want them to have them.
I don't either. I don't either. We've been opposed to that for some time now.
We certainly have.
But President Trump no longer plans to hold the second in-person summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin in the immediate future, after Russia rejected Trump's demand to stop the war in Ukraine along the current battle lines, which I guess that's not good enough for them. They want the whole thing, or the war keeps going. It's phenomenal that there's not more. I mean, maybe there is, and he could just resist it, but it seems like the Russian people should be up in arms over this. How many of their people have to die in this war? Because supposedly it's around 1 million so far. Does that not turn you against this war? Doesn't that encourage you to stop sending their people in to die for this thing? I would think so. In America, it sure would.
Yeah.
We'd be over it a long time ago. But the White House announcement followed the call between Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. A source familiar with the conversation said it demonstrated the Kremlin's unwillingness to commit to Trump's strategy for peace. Secretary Rubio and Foreign Minister Lavrov had a productive call, according to a White House official. It was productive, yeah. Therefore, an additional in-person meeting between the Secretary and Foreign Minister is not necessary. Oh,
yeah, we're good.
It.
We're good.
Spin it.
And there are no plans for President Trump to meet with President Putin in the immediate future.
Right, that
sounds
Rubio,
productive, then, doesn't it?
That was supposed to be a face-to-face.
Yeah.
And that both are canceled. That and the meeting between
and I don't know.
Trump and Putin.
I don't know that we have it, but he was asked about it yesterday.
I don't know. Hang
he
on.
just said, "Waste of time, not doing it."
Rubio did.
Trump.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. They got that clip. What is it?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't think we do. But I'm just saying. He was asked about it, and he said, "No, it's a waste of time. I'm not going to waste my time or his time. We're not doing it."
Should say it in a Russian accent like he did, and then we wouldn't need the clip. But
no, it was Trump that said it. It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't the Russian clip.
All right. So meanwhile, we've got a text exchange between Huffington Post reporter and Caroline Levitt, which is fun. Huff Post to reporter. Is the president aware of the significance of Budapest? In 1994, Russia promised in Budapest not to invade Ukraine if it gave up the nuclear weapons it inherited when the Soviet Union was dissolved. Does he not see why Ukraine might object to that site? Who suggested Budapest? Thanks.
That's an interesting point.
Levitt, Levitt to the HuffPo reporter. Is this funny to you?
No. She responded with your mom.
Oh, your mom did. Okay. Who suggested this Budapest meeting? Your mom did. Is this funny to you? From the Huffington Post reporter.
There it is.
It's funny to me that you actually consider yourself a journal. You are a far left hack who nobody takes serious, including your colleagues in the media. They just don't tell you that to your face. Stop texting me your disingenuous, biased, and BS questions. Okay.
Your mom chose Budapest.
Your mom.
Of course, it doesn't matter since that's not going to happen anyway.
Right.
Now.
That's really funny, though. That's great. Would KJP have done that? No, because she's not creative and clever like that. Mom. Pretty simple answer, though. Sorry, it was your mom, and we didn't. She's got no official pull.
That? Your mom.
All right. I like it. Then we got this video from Chris. What is this about Adam Schiff and Cory Booker at the No Kings rally?
Oh, yeah.
It's probably self-explanatory, right?
It is.
But it worked over the weekend. We don't have a king.
It did.
Yeah.
And then here's what two sitting senators do to get you on their side.
Okay.
It is agony.
This is what democracy looks like.
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 Well, I don't want any part of it then.
No doubt.
You know?
Wow. So I don't know if it came through on that clip,
so
or if maybe it got clipped off there. But you hear Schiff right before they start up their little chant. You can hear him trying to remember what to say. Looks like you hear him whisper. Looks like. Okay, well, let's see. Play it again.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Because it's so hard to remember that line.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tough one. It's complicated.
It is.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy
Awkward
looks like.
human beings,
Oh,
man.
my. Both of them.
Disingenuous,
Both of them are awkward.
gross,
And Schiff is
creepy.
So they changed your mind, right? You're in. No king.
No, I'm still opposed to democracy.
Oh.
And to them. Yeah. Like the founders were, I'm still opposed to democracy.
Wow.
Yeah. And we're not a democracy, if you haven't heard.
So two sitting senators hugging would not get you.
No. That didn't change
So
my
picky.
mind. Is that weird?
It is.
weird.
It's so picky.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bill Maher recently called out fellow liberals on his show, and we didn't get around to this, but check this out.
Now, I don't think most liberals are insane, but neither do they make it clear they disapprove of the ones who are, and their cowardice in not marginalizing their own crazies has been their downfall. I couldn't get Neil deGrasse Tyson, a genius scientist and preeminent scientific voice in the media, to agree that it was ridiculous for Scientific American and The Atlantic to be claiming that separating sports by sex doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. Actually, it makes perfect sense. And it's obvious that it does. When conservatives see it, they say, I'm sorry, we're just not going to go along with reinventing society, often pointlessly, even if we have to cancel democracy to do it. They see gender as only a construct and sex is assigned at birth, and they say, we're not doing that. Transing kids by self-diagnosis with no age limit, no parental notification, and no acknowledgement of social contagion, not doing it. Asylum now covers any reason for anyone to come to America, not doing it. Homelessness is a lifestyle. Natural immunity doesn't count anymore. Whiteness is toxic. Penises in women's prisons. Welcoming the Intifada. We're not doing it. If we are ever going to get back to the old America, that's got to be the Democrats' part of the bargain. Stop coming up with radically new and often terrible ideas, and then in the next breath insist there be no debate about any of it. That if you don't see it right away and go along, you're bad, stupid, and deplorable. As if you were saying, duh. 2 + 2 = 5. Isn't that obvious? Yeah, it's obvious you can't add. You can't just say math is racist, queers for Palestine, looting is cool, healthy at any weight. If the men's football team played the women's team, it would be a tie. You can't just say I mean, you can, but it doesn't make it true because you're not Harry Potter.
Thank you.
How far is he from saying,
I don't
once
know.
and for all, I didn't leave the Democrat Party left
Pretty
me.
close.
And that's why I'm now, at least an independent.
Everything he just said in that rant has been said on this show for years and years and years.
Yeah.
Welcome, Bill.
It's nice that he's come around to it.
Yeah.
Because it's just, as he's saying, it's just common sense. It's not even left versus right. It's just common sense. It's what is right, what is true, and not denying it when it's right in front of your face. Pretty amazing.
It is.
Pretty amazing. And it's nice to have him out there because they know he's a flaming liberal. They know that they've completely lost him. If you've lost Bill Maher, you're pretty far out there in
Way
left
out
field.
there. And I don't know.
It's incredible.
I don't know that they care, but it's nice to hear from Bill.
Yeah, yes, it is. All right, let me tell you about Birch Gold. You can buy gold right now and get free silver. Yeah, for every $5,000 purchased from Birch Gold Group this month in advance of Veterans Day, they'll send you a free patriotic silver round that commemorates the Gadsden and American flags. Gold is up over 40% since the beginning of this year. It's on fire right now, and Birch Gold can help you own it by converting an existing IRA or 401k into a sheltered IRA in physical gold. Plus, on qualifying purchases, they'll send you free silver honoring our veterans. And if you're current or former military, Birch Gold has a special offer just for you. Birch Gold is waiving their custodial fees for the first year on your investment of any amount. So check this out. They've got a AAA rating at the Better Business Bureau, tens of thousands of happy customers. So I really encourage you to diversify a portion of your savings into gold. Just text my name, Pat, to the number 989898, and they'll send you a free info kit, and you can claim your eligibility for free silver with qualifying purchase before the end of the month. So, again, just text my name, Pat, to Birch Gold at 989898.
Pat Gray returns.
You know, we showed Schiff and what's-his-face Booker at the No Kings rally and stuff. I saw a clip on CNN, and I think it's Cut 23 that we have here, with Batya Ungar-Sargon. I know. I know you know exactly who Batya Ungar-Sargon is.
But all of Batya's
I think she has a show. I think she has a show on News Nation now. She was with Newsweek, and she's authored a few books. But what she was saying about the No Kings was incredible, and they were letting her say it on CNN.
These protests were overwhelmingly white. They were overwhelmingly elderly people, older people. Now, again, white boomers have the right to have a mass therapy session about the fact that Donald Trump won. But to call it a No Kings protest, to act like he is a king, is so utterly preposterous. This is a man who won the popular vote. He won every swing state. He is a person who is enacting the exact agenda he promised he was going to enact while he was campaigning. And so what they are actually protesting is the absolute perfection of American democracy, where a person campaigned on an agenda, won the popular vote, and is now enacting that agenda. So it was actually a protest of democracy, all of which is to say the only way to greet such a preposterous proposition, calling this a No Kings rally when it's actually an anti-democracy rally, is to crap on it. I'm sorry, is to basically make fun of it. And I think that that has been the Trump administration's approach. They didn't try to stop it, God forbid, because he's not a king.
Oh, yeah.
They allowed them to have their say. They allowed them to go out there, and then they made fun of them.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the time. Thanks for stopping, Batya.
Who booked you?
Yeah, thank you.
Was she referencing that?
Referencing the meme,
Trump did?
Yeah, the Jeff Daniels thing. Jeff Daniels was complaining about
they all hated the meme.
Well, of course they do. Of course they hate
it. For those that haven't seen it, it was him wearing a crown, and he was flying
like
a jet, dropping poop
bombs
on the No
crowd.
Kings rally.
Right. And one of them was Harry Simpson, right? Or at least looked like Simpson, which has really made him mad.
Okay.
Because they dropping poop on this young content provider. Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, Harry Sisson, content provider.
Okay.
But I mean, brilliant actor Jeff Daniels is upset about it. Here's him. Here he is talking about the Trump poop bomb thing.
Do you think decency remains a luxury for people, or do you think decency comes into focus when they realize that he hasn't made their economies better?
I would like to think that things like decency and civility and respect for the rule of law and respect for things that are bigger than you, including the office of the presidency, which is different than a monarchy, will matter. First, it will be about the economy. It always is. Carville was right. It just is. And that's okay. But I think then people will start to go, well, maybe it wasn't worth it. And by the way, do we really have to treat people like that? You know, the meme that he had where he was flying with the crown and the, spewing or excrement all over the people down below.
The country, America.
Yeah, would Lincoln have done that?
No, because they didn't have AI.
I don't think Nixon would have done that.
Nixon wouldn't have done it. Reagan wouldn't have done it. Bush wouldn't have done it. Either Bush. It just, I think people in the Midwest, where I am, still have this, we value our decency and our civility and we don't get taken with whatever goes on the coasts. We got a chip on our shoulder about that.
He's great. Does he not know that we didn't have AI in 1860? Maybe he didn't know. No, Lincoln wouldn't have done that because Lincoln couldn't do that.
And keep in mind that
Nixon couldn't have done it either.
This is the Dumb and Dumber actor who sat on a toilet and took a loud crap for 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh!
But he can't take the potty humor of President Trump.
Yeah, it's so great.
But in fact, I guess we had a longer clip because he stuck around for a while here.
He did stick around for a while.
Jeffy was humming this song later. Let's see.
He was struggling for a while there, but how he copes, Pat, is he writes songs.
Okay.
Young girl smiling.
Oh, good golly.
It's something he just said. I watched him fall into her pretty green eyes. His cheeks turn Valentine red.
Jeffy likes this song.
It goes on for
I've seen an
like
old
3
man
verses.
walking
This is embarrassing.
Whoa.
with his wife by his
What are you
side.
doing?
What are you talking about?
Jeffy's already downloaded this.
I watched him reach down, take her hand.
Okay.
Damn
Damned if I did
cry.
not cry.
Told you, man.
This
Jeff.
crazy world's gone crazy.
Wait, this crazy. What?
Who
World's
am
gone
I to
crazy.
judge? It's nice to know in a world full of hate, there's someone out there still making love.
There it is.
There it is. I love it. I love it.
I know you do.
Wow.
Just imagine walking in here and having Jeff Fisher singing about making love.
It's nice to know in a world gone mad.
No,
I've
crazy.
seen a
It's gone
dog's
crazy.
tail wagging.
We got more.
Yeah, he does it.
I've
It's
seen a
like 3 verses.
grandchild run.
This is the dance version?
I've sung
Yes,
along
it
is. Extended
to
dance.
every
Yes,
breaking
yes.
dawn. And 100,000 settings.
Zoom into the. Yeah, there you go.
I like how he looks over her like this is
I've
going to be
seen
a
a door
serious line.
held open. I've seen strangers shaking hands. I've seen a kiss from that old flame she missed
I have secondhand embarrassment.
last a little longer than planned.
Wow.
This crazy world's gone crazy.
Wow.
Who am I to judge?
Who am I to judge?
It's nice.
Nice to know in a world full of hate,
Well, he just judged Trump.
there's someone out there still
Yeah.
making love.
Yeah. And just
But who
now
is he
you
to
think
judge?
you think that'd be done now.
You think
You
he'd be
think?
done?
It's
Yeah,
not.
that seems like it's.
It
he wrapped
is
it up.
not.
Go to commercial.
Oh, wow.
Nicole's
Yeah.
ready to talk.
We'll just fade to black
I've
here.
seen a prayer
No.
get answered.
Nope.
No, we got more.
We got more.
I've seen a bride in June.
He forgot the line for beat there.
Was
I'm
this written by
proud to
Bob
say
Dylan?
I've seen the Milky Way.
Is he claiming this song?
Winking at the man in the moon.
That's a good line. I like that line.
Yeah, it's
Wink at
really
the
good.
I've seen a
You
dozen
like this
roses.
whole damn song, bro.
I've seen a heart on a sleeve.
You know,
Uh-huh.
sleeve.
I've seen enough to know what I know.
Okay.
Know what I still believe.
He thinks he's so
Crazy
brilliant.
girls gone
Yes, he
crazy.
does.
Crazy
Wait,
world's gone
Yes, he
crazy.
does.
This is a
Who am I
Grammy-winning
to judge?
Oh, yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's nice to know in a world full of hate,
Full of hate.
Someone
there's someone out there.
still making love.
There's someone out
Always.
there.
This is for emphasis.
Let's make it more dramatic.
There's someone out there.
Someone out there who,
booth
what
is
are
like-
they doing?
It's finally over. He never told us what they're doing.
No. Wow. Oh,
we needed
wow.
that. We all needed that.
We needed that. No, we needed that. We all needed
Reaction from the
that.
crew. That's awesome.
That reminds
I love
me
it.
of Al Gore
Thanks,
saying,
Matt. Will you come back?
Yeah,
"Thanks for
Thanks,
asking."
Oh no, thank you.
The great Jeff Daniels.
Powerful.
Thank you so much.
The
for being
great
The great.
Jeff Daniels.
One thin September soon.
Almost as
floating
good as
hot
this.
disappears
Yes,
in the
yes.
midnight sun.
Right. That's
Vapors rise
Vapors
as fever
rise.
settles on
Fever
an acid sea.
settles.
Neptune's bones dissolve. Snow glides from the mountain.
Glides
Ice fathers floods for a season. Hard rain comes quickly. Then dirt is parched. Kindling is placed in the forest for the lightning celebration. Unknown creatures take their leave unmourned. Horsemen ready their stirrups. Passion seeks heroes and friends. The bell of the city on the hill is rung. The shepherd cries. The hour of choosing has arrived. Here are your tools.
And I am a tool. Wow.
I'm so glad you read that. I was really, I'm very happy.
Thanks for asking me.
I'm happy to hear it in your voice.
Thanks for asking me.
I'm so glad.
You know, I was inspired by Jeff Daniels of Dumb and Dumber fame because he sang a song so beautiful that I had to write a poem to try to match his brilliance and poignancy.
Nice to know in a world full of hate.
Someone
out there still making love.
You know, one
he
thing
couldn't remember that part of it though. At the end. He kept trying to go back to it. And what is it? What is the line? Line. Someone out there. I can't remember. Never mind.
Play the refrain. Just keep going. Play the refrain.
I will say that this crazy world is going crazy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Thank
That's
you.
a great point. And nicely
Who am I
put.
to judge?
Nicely
After
put.
I just got done judging.
Yeah. Right.
But that's how he copes, though. Pat.
Okay.
Just makes
that's
writes
good.
songs and plays music.
That's how he copes.
That's how he copes. That's what he said.
Good for him. Good. Whoo-wee.
Good stuff. I know. The great Jeff Daniels.
This is the guy, again, like Keith pointed out, who sat on a toilet in a movie for 2 minutes, was it?
I don't know.
Making noises and...
Oh, yeah. He had to go.
He had to go.
He had to go.
I mean, classy.
But don't do an AI video.
No.
Right.
Involving poop. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I mean, that's Hollywood elitism summed up.
That sure
right
is.
there. And the hypocrisy right there.
Yeah. But would Abraham Lincoln have done that?
Thank you.
Got to ask the question again. Would he have done that? Well, no, he didn't do that because they didn't have AI available. Otherwise, maybe. I don't know.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Couple of tweets for you. Fetterman's fall fashionable hoodie collection tweets. I know I'm beating a dead horse, but are we still talking about the government shutdown? Bunter Hayden, crack connoisseur, Adam Schiff, and Cory Booker finally came out of the closet at the rally.
Whoa. I mean, we know that Cory is getting married, right? He made a big deal of the engagement on the beach. And
yeah, he did.
He's back in love with a female.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so no way is he gay.
No. Also from Sarah the Band. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If he is.
No, I didn't.
I mean, it'd be preferable, actually, to
actually would be in today's
heterosexuality. It's obviously preferable. Sarah the Band, for the love of all things holy, could the boomers stop singing?
I've seen Jeff Daniels on other shows doing songs as well. He always has his guitar.
This is a Jeff Daniels thing?
I think it is his thing.
Huh.
And I feel like he's at the point now where they book him and he shows up for the interview and they're like, oh, dear God, he brought his guitar. We have to do it. He's going to do a song.
Oh, no. We got to tell him we're all out of time for his segment now.
So I think that's his thing, yeah.
For them to be doing this, is there no level of embarrassment or any governor at all on these people that slows them down?
Oh, there may be, but when you have a great song
like this,
like the song that he did, you have to share it. What are we talking about?
It's like the Al Gore poem.
Yeah,
you had to share it. It was just too beautiful.
It's just like their politics. There's no self-awareness.
None.
They are absolutely disconnected from reality.
You would think there'd be some sort of, but I guess there's no shame involved anymore. So there you have it.
Nope.
We answered our own question. There you go. I'm glad we came around.
I know, in this world full of hate. Nice to know.
In this crazy world, there's just a lot of crazy things or whatever it was he was saying.
I saw the Milky Way wink at the man on the moon. All right, so.
The Milky Way winked
at the man on the moon. That was one of the lines. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Wow, that's cool. That's really good. I thought it was I thought it was Bob Dylan for a minute, but apparently not. Apparently Jeff wrote that himself. Meanwhile, let's check in with Jeffy and the Fat Five.
All right, awesome.
That's right. It's a full scale.
Do this?
Chewing the fat.
I think this is Fat Five every day, right?
I don't know. It's kind of a gray area now.
I know. There's no point.
Instead of at the buffet, here to give us the news in his own special
no reason to laugh at that. Some people have no.
So is every day a Fat 5 day? Or?
Just because there's a mic doesn't mean you have to speak.
That's fact.
But he tends to break that rule this time every week.
Yeah!
Not that any of us are upset by that. Now it's time for Jeffy to chew the fat.
Okay, it's no Jeff Daniels to but
I mean, you could make the case that's 1,000 times better.
Or a million, maybe 1,000,000 times better.
Absolutely. All right, so good news and bad news edition of the Chewing the Fat Five. You can decide which is which. Gas Buddy, you know him, you love him. The nation's average price of gasoline has fallen 4.1 cents over the last week and stands at $2.98 a gallon. According to Gas Buddy data compiled from more than 12 million individual price reports covering over 150,000 gas stations across the country, the national average is down 19.3 cents from a month ago and is 15.2 cents per gallon lower than a year ago. So the national average price of diesel has decreased 3.7 cents and stands at $3.59 a gallon. So they've finally fallen below $3 a gallon nationally. The earliest date we've seen a $2.99 national average since 2020. I mean, obviously that changes. You know, the head of petroleum analysis at Gas Buddy said OPEC deserves a lot of the credit, having steadily raised oil production. But currently, 35 states have average gas prices below $2.99, and Gas Buddy even recorded the first $1.99 cash price.
Where was that?
In Colorado, Evans, Colorado.
Wow.
And I know, and there's stations in Oklahoma and Texas not far behind. Yeah, I mean, I'm paying like $2.40. For regular
That's
now,
about where
240-ish.
Yeah.
But, you know, a couple weeks ago it was 240, and then I go back 3 days later and it's 280 something. I'm like,
know.
what is going on? What's happening?
I know.
So, I mean, I feel like we're not close to that.
When I was in Utah for the
$2 gallon.
weekend, it was about $1 a gallon more than it is here.
Wow. And we saw the picture from the California gas station when the dinosaur was
That was
stolen.
about $2 more.
It was like, almost
$3.
$5 a gallon.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was $4 something for regular. So, I mean, when it's down to, it's only $3.99 in California.
I know.
The entire state, according to the Gas Buddy map of California, is above $4.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How do people?
That's a nightmare.
How do you live there?
Know.
I know.
If you make an average American salary,
I don't know.
How do you live in California?
I don't know. And plus, California
incredible.
isn't. You just don't walk someplace,
right? Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like here, really. I mean, you just you don't walk someplace,
right?
You have to have some kind of transportation.
Yep.
Good luck. I'm happy for it. Let's go. Let's keep it going. I'm willing to see that $1.99 or cheaper.
Me too.
As soon as possible, please. And the numbers are out for Disney Plus and Hulu. It looks like they took a big hit in September when they yanked. And now they're talking about that was when Jimmy Kimmel was yanked off the air. So subscription analytics company Antenna, love them, found that Disney Plus cancellations doubled in September. 8% from 4% in August, while Hulu spiked 10% from 5%. So some 3 million subscribers ditched Disney Plus, over 4 million canceling Hulu, and that's a big change from what usually happens with the cancellation rates. Now, this story says ratings for Jimmy Kimmel Live has been up since his return. That's kind of misleading. Because the ratings
the first couple days after,
and then they came down. And while I think technically, and I haven't looked at them the latest round, but after that, after the big spike of him coming back, they went way back down, almost
to where
it was before, but and a little bit more. So he's able to say they were up, but not by much, man.
Yeah,
and I bet that's not holding.
No way.
I can't. I have not seen the numbers, but there's no way that's holding.
Well, he went from 6.5 million the first night when everybody was curious about him coming back and what's he going to say and all that, to like a week later, it was 1.9 million. That's a huge drop. So it'll be right back to where it was or lower,
right,
if it's not already.
Effective immediately. The price rises hit all tiers for new subscriptions to HBO Max. HBO Max Basic with ads has increased $1 a month to $10.99, or an extra $10 a year, which would be $109, almost $110 annually. HBO Max Standard, meanwhile, is up $1.50 a month. Which is nice of them. HBO Max Premium going up $2 a month.
Oh, good.
So that's effective immediately. Existing monthly subscribers will get 30 days in advance of their plan changes, which means the price increases for your next billing data. So it'll be November. You'll be fine. You're good for this month.
Oh, okay.
So It's good. It's nice of them to do that. Paramount's long-expected layoffs are coming sooner than expected. They likely are going to happen next week. David Ellison, the CEO, his first earnings call is November 10th. So they're saying, next week we're going to cut about 2,000 jobs, likely to be cut across all divisions, from CBS News to the film studio. And they keep insisting, they say we're cutting all these jobs, and they keep insisting we're investing heavily in growth. Okay. Maybe not with humans. We maybe are investing heavily in growth with something else, but not with humans.
That's a nice spin. When you're cutting back, you're investing heavily in growth.
It is. That is a nice spin.
Okay.
That is absolutely a nice spin.
Interesting.
The good news about, though, for those people that, maybe getting the boot at Paramount, Amazon said that it's planning to hire 250,000 workers this holiday season as it beefs up staffing to handle the online holiday orders. This marks the third year in a row that the giant has hired at least 250,000 additional part and full-time workers for the holiday season. The seasonal jobs pay an average of $19 an hour. Regular and full-time employee wages about $23 an hour, plus benefits, according to the company. So, that's nice to know. However, I will say this, according to Challenger Gray and Christmas, love them, they're the outplacement firm, they expected that it's going to decline over the holidays, and they're saying the tariffs, inflation, reliance by retailers on automation. The seasonal jobs this year overall expected to fall lowest level since 2009. So, okay, go apply at Amazon. Have fun. You work there for 3 months and fill boxes. If you're not a subscriber to Blaze TV, now is a good time. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. Save $20 off an annual subscription. Subscribe today. blazetv.com/Pat.
We're living in a time when lies are easy and truth is costly, and nowhere is that more devastating than in the battle for life that races through this country every day. That's exactly what Natalia faced. From the lies she had been told, her first reaction to her pregnancy was abortion. But once she heard the heartbeat of her child, she knew that God wanted her to have her baby and that all things were possible through him. Natalia chose life, and she was given love, support, and resources through preborn network clinics. And through that support, 200 lives are saved every single day. When mothers are overwhelmed and pressured, they suddenly hear the truth. Then they realize they're not alone. That moment of truth costs just $28 to sponsor an ultrasound that doubles a baby's chance at life. This is not the time for silence. It's a time for courage, a time for truth, and a time for life. I think we thought in the pro-life community that once Roe v. Wade was overturned, things were going to be way better. Well, abortions actually went up. So please help preborn save lives. Give now by dialing pound 250, say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby, or visit preborn.com/Pat. That's preborn.com/Pat.
Pat Gray is unleashed.
Yes, he is. And welcome back to Pat Gray Unleashed. This is the Chewing the Fat Five. Speaking of abortion and the numbers we have to get into later, I was reading a story where they're trying to make, I believe it's Pennsylvania, into your abortion destination. So that'll be fun. That's good on Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some of those bills in Pennsylvania later on.
Yeah, just amazing.
Shocking.
Just incredible. Anyway, so if you happen to run onward with the Fat Five, if you happen to run into Prince Andrew in your travels, don't ask him how the family is doing because he's out. He's completely out now.
What?
He announced that he will relinquish the use of his royal titles, including Duke of York, after discussions with King Charles and other senior members of the royal family. So they had an intervention. They brought Andrew in and said, dude, you're done. No more titles, none of it. In a statement released by Buckingham Palace, we have concluded the continued accusations about me distract from the work of His Majesty and the royal family. The change takes effect immediately. According to the royal sources, the decision follows ongoing scrutiny over Andrew's ties with Are we still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? And alleged Chinese spy, which I'm not sure I don't know about the Chinese spy. The prince reiterated that he vigorously denies all accusations against him. So he's no longer known as the Duke of York. He's going to give up all other titles, the Knight Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order, the Royal...
That's what I usually call him. The Knight Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order.
Yeah. I know, you may know him as the Royal Knight Companion of the
course
most
I know him as that.
Noble Order of the Garter.
Sure.
He's given that up.
Wow.
You don't have to worry about that. He will remain a prince, though. Because that's
so
birth.
his business card is going to be a lot smaller.
It is, yeah. He's got a cross. He's got a cross off Royal Knight Companion of the Most Noble Order of the Garter.
Wow.
He will no longer be able to attend royal events, including Christmas gatherings. I mean, he's out. Have a nice day. His ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, all her titles gone
too.
Yep. Just so when you run into Sarah, be sure to say,
Sarah,
hey. And the kids, Beatrice and Eugene, they still have princess, obviously, because that's bloodline and that's what happens.
Okay.
So that remains unchanged. So,
but I think the new book that came out has more details, which is why they're trying to get ahead of the game.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
There's a new book that came out.
What new book?
From what's her face?
From one of the...
from Virginia Giuffre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, her posthumous memoirs.
Yeah, posthumous, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, Trump was just over there.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
True.
I would not be surprised. And that's, Chris reminded me that Trump had just gone over there because I was thinking, why now? You know what I mean? Because Chuck has been pissed at him for a while, right? I mean, he's been out anyway.
Yeah.
And he's been living in he can't keep it up. The house he's in, we were seeing pictures of it, how it's run down because he's got no money for the upkeep. All the do people are gone. He doesn't have any footmen anymore. And now he doesn't even have his Royal Knight Companion of the Most Noble Order of the Garter title.
Wow.
So, I mean, I don't know how. He literally may end up living in a trailer park.
He needs a fairy godmother. That's what he needs.
Yes.
That's what he needs.
I mean, and look, is somebody going to drive by and throw some cash in the mailbox every month for him? Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't say it affects the cash flow.
I don't know. I don't know. But those titles.
He's going away pretty willingly, it sounds like.
Yes.
I wonder if they convinced him.
Well, hey,
drop the titles. We'll keep the money flowing.
You get the cash.
Yeah.
And you can live in that place. You can live over there where I've got you. You still have that place.
Go to the shack.
Yep.
And I'll send somebody over to fix it up. It's looking a little dumpy. And just keep your mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's during their intervention. Yes, the whole family there got together and they all, fine, we'll give them this much each month. Fine, we'll give them this much each month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
that's
still
definitely.
talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
I know. I thought we were past it, but no, we are not. Hey, this happened a little over a month ago, and I want to make sure that we remember this. Mark David Chapman, the man who gunned down John Lennon, over his desire to be somebody, recently told that's what he told the parole board ahead of this year's going to be the 45th anniversary.
Yeah.
And he assassinated Lennon outside the Dakota apartment building in 1980. He apologized for causing devastation to fans and friends of the rock legend. This was for me and me alone. And I had everything to do with his popularity. I just hated him, and my crime was completely selfish. The board said, tough. You're not getting parole.
So he's still in till at least 2027 now.
Yeah.
It's got another couple years at least.
I mean, he'll be in there forever. They're never letting him out.
Probably
What a
not.
shame, that. Yeah. What a shame.
It's an encouragement not to maybe kill people in cold blood.
It is.
Yeah. Maybe that'd be a little deterrent there.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
And we are joined by our friend Glenn Beck, whose radio show will kick off in about an hour. And you're looking a little sleepy this morning. You're looking a little sleepy night-night.
Wide awake. I'm wide awake. I don't sleep anymore, and I hate it.
What is going on?
I don't know, but I hate it.
Beams Dream Powder.
I was just going to say,
really?
if you use the, I think the promo code Pat Gray, it gets you a discount on it.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't. I mean, now I know. I mean, grandparents got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. There's like,
because you can't sleep anymore.
You can't sleep anymore,
right?
You know, hey, welcome. You're 60. No more sleep for you.
Yep.
So I just want to be here at the table, and that's by myself.
And that's why Dad always fell asleep in the chair, because when you're, you can sleep anywhere. But not at night in bed.
Exactly, bro.
It is like, what the hell is going on?
I almost got out of bed and just sat in a chair the other night.
I do. I do. Probably
sometimes.
2 or 3 times a week. I get up and I just go sit in a chair. And
then you can sleep all of a
sudden.
sudden.
Sleep. And it's every single time I will fall asleep around 4:15 or 4:30. My alarm goes off at 5. And it's like, that's great.
What's that like?
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. I sleep in, right?
Yeah.
All right. So FEMA, we've just found out something else about our wonderful government under Joe Biden.
We did some investigation because of the whistleblowers, and they just announced yesterday that all that conspiracy that we were writing those generous $700 checks to people, after the hurricane. And
what do you want?
We were there. We were everywhere.
Give you $700.
Right. We now found that it was a database. The government was actually keeping a list of people who did not vote.
My gosh.
Or said they had guns, liked guns, had a sign that said Trump country, had a bumper sticker on their car, and do not go to this house. They were actually compiling a list.
Was this only in the North Carolina situation, or was this all over?
Yeah, this was all over, and they say it was not isolated to just that disaster.
Gosh.
Yeah, starting in 2021. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
I mean, you want to talk about weaponization of government.
Yeah.
It's one thing to weaponize, again, I mean, it's bad enough. It makes you a banana republic if you're trying to put your opponent who's running against you in jail.
Yeah.
They did that.
Right.
You can even say, let's just say Comey did nothing. John Bolton, who, by the way, was under investigation under the Biden administration for the same thing.
Yes. Yep.
Let's just say both of those are weaponization of government. Okay? Let's just say that.
All right.
That's nothing compared to weaponizing government against its own citizens in an emergency crisis.
Yeah.
I mean, that is, to me, as dishonorable as when we pulled out of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even recognize that country. Wait.
I know.
We won't help our neighbors? We don't. We were there. I didn't ask if anybody was a Republican or a Democrat. I didn't care who you voted. Americans never have. Nope. Never have.
Right. Yeah.
If the person who is just a regular Democrat does not wake up to what is happening. Did you see the final tally on what we've tracked on the No Kings funding?
Oh,
it's like $265 million. $265 million.
Wow.
For the No Kings rally.
And it's coming from...
it's Arabella Advisors, Soros, all the
usual suspects.
Yeah, and then all of the organizations, all the little NGOs, and the grand total is over $250 million.
Incredible.
$250 million.
And that's how they're paying all these people from the rest homes
you could put
to come out and
you
protest.
Could put 20,000 people in an apartment for $1,500 a month. You can put 20,000 people in an apartment for a year for that amount of money.
Incredible. Yeah, but then you wouldn't have the protest.
Yeah, you would have the protest, which is so organic.
Important.
So unbelievable.
Organic. Incredible. Wow.
I mean, how do Democrats not... I mean, at least Bill Maher is awake.
Yeah, we just
played a clip from him. I mean, it's pretty amazing that he's actually saying
these things.
Yeah.
At least he is. At least he is. I mean, I disagree with him on so much stuff.
Right.
But at least he's like, look, guys, you can't deny this.
Yeah.
And yet everybody does.
Yeah. We played a video yesterday of the No Kings protesters coming out of a nursing home. And I mean, it was a never-ending line
a big nursing home.
Old people who were at least 80, maybe 90, 95. And they were coming out in wheelchairs and walkers, all being loaded onto a bus and taken wherever the protest was.
$265 million buys a lot of nursing homes.
Sure does.
Well, this is
had
from
I
the
known
previous
that,
No Kings. So I'm sure this one was legit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, sure it was. Yeah,
of course.
Sure it was.
Had you known
There we
that,
go.
you
There
would
they
have
are.
been.
Had I known that
There
they were spending all this money on that No Kings rally, I would have had one. I'll tell you that.
Which way to the cookies? I was promised refreshments.
Look at this.
You know what? If I were locked in a nursing home the whole time, I would go out and protest anything.
Yeah.
There's one guy that gets away though. I love this.
yeah,
I love this video. There's one
missed it
guy.
last time.
One guy as they're coming out.
Oh, gosh.
He goes the other way, man. He's like, I am out of here. They're letting me out of the building. They're all going to the
would
bus.
have been me in school.
Yeah.
Hey, gotta go do this thing. Okay, we get
let's
the
go.
day off.
I get
Let's
to
go.
go out.
Gone the
Out
minute I
the
hit the
door.
exit.
They're not keeping track. I mean, they just continue coming out of
Look
this
at
nursing
that.
home.
I mean, look how embarrassing this is. But they don't care because there is no shame on the left.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
out. He's out.
Yeah, that's so funny.
He's out.
No Kings. Okay.
I'm going to the mall.
Look at this. I mean, it is
a
so
clown car, man.
ridiculous. So ridiculous. Can you imagine? Imagine if
It
we
never
would have.
ends.
I know. If we would have done that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
The
And-
cameras
and, you know,
would have been. This is all they would have shown for months.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
months.
Yep.
I mean, and we say that about so much stuff.
I know.
Right.
Imagine if our side, because
Imagine if our side.
Yeah, right.
Try this one on for size. Imagine if Donald Trump, there was a fire in California and he didn't show up and didn't give the money and didn't stay for a couple of days with all of his cabinet to be able to cut the red tape in California, a state that never votes for him, hates his guts. Look at what he did for California, tried to do. Gavin Newsom, they're not building anything.
Nope.
Gavin Newsom standing there. Imagine if he hadn't have shown up, just shown up, not denied aid, just not shown up, what they would have said.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're apoplectic right now during a government shutdown that they're trying to find money to save. And they're saying, oh my gosh, he's targeting blue states and all these projects. He's targeting government waste that your blue states have been getting. But yet there's not going to be any outcry on the left over what you just exposed there with
None.
the FEMA stuff.
And let me tell you this. This is also one of my favorite. This is a top 10 hit now. He's destroying the White House. The historic White House.
Yeah.
He's destroying it and going to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on a ballroom of his money and others who are openly giving the money.
Yep.
There's no sleight of hand here. It'll all be out in the open. What is your problem? What is your problem?
I mean, let's be honest. The White House was a dump before we get this. It's still
Can I tell you
it needs to
something?
be bigger.
Can I tell you something? The White House, honestly, there are parts of the White House that are a dump. It is a dump.
That's what
Parts of it are a dump.
Did I
I'm
just-
not kidding you.
A dump.
A dump. You would not. There are bathrooms and things in the White House that were so old and so decrepit. You would be like, I'm not living here.
Yeah.
You would never do it. Okay. Now the rest of it is nice, but going in and the bathrooms were bad. Donald Trump has redone most of the White House and done it like it's a Four Seasons.
Well, yeah.
And it's all his money.
Wow.
Never wanted anything for it. All his money has just gone in and redone it because it's a national treasure. And they're bitching.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, you remember those doorknobs that did I ever tell you about the doorknobs that he had made for the executive wing?
Yeah.
He had they had these old rickety doorknobs that were really bad. The doors wouldn't close and everything else. So he had cast these beautiful brass doorknobs with the presidential seal on them. So all of them matched. Beautiful. When Biden came in, they took them off and took them. They took them. So now they had to replace them.
For their
and they're
own
back.
place?
Yeah, for their whatever, as a souvenir. They just took the doorknobs.
Wow. That sounds like, you got Hillary Clinton out there complaining on social media what Trump is doing at the White House, but Benny Johnson reminded her, you stole $28,000 worth of furniture when you and Bill moved out.
Right.
And you desecrated the White House for George Bush's team when they came in.
Right. And how many lamps did you break?
How many
Honestly,
lamps did you break? Yeah.
How many lamps did you throw against the wall? Just saying.
And there's been a lot of information going around about all of the remodeling that's happened in history at the White House. I mean, they act like it's been
nobody has done as much for the White House as Donald Trump
and
has
on
done
his own dime.
On his
let's
own
not
dime.
forget.
That's the other thing. Yeah, but I mean, here's the list: Teddy Roosevelt built the West Wing. Taft made the Executive Office oval. FDR added the entire East Wing and included an indoor pool for himself. Truman gutted the entire White House. Nixon added a bowling alley. Ford added an outdoor swimming pool. Obama added a basketball court. Trump is building the ballroom on his own dime.
Right. And which one of those pools, basketball courts, which one is serving the American people?
Thank you.
And which one is to make the president's life better?
Right. And I mean, the ballroom makes sense. That state functions would be held
Don't get
there.
me wrong. I do not want to pay for it.
Yeah,
if this was something that he was like, we got to buy a new ballroom, I'd be like, screw you, dude. Nope, we don't. But if he wants to pay for it, others want to pay for it, I'm all for it. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So what do you make of we haven't talked much about the bombing of the boat people with you. So
The bombing of the boat people.
Yeah.
Tonight at 8.
You okay with it?
I'd like more information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're not going to get it, but I'd like it.
I'd like more information. I don't like, trust me, they had drugs. I would like to know more information.
Yeah,
okay. But as I know Jason was in yesterday, I did a monologue yesterday about how Donald Trump is reshaping the world. And that is all about China 2027. What's happening in that triangle right now. By the way, did you know Guyana, or is it Ghana? Guyana is in South America? Who knew that? I thought that was in Africa. Anyway, there's a triangle.
That's because it's close to Ghana.
Right.
In pronunciation, not in proximity. But there's Ghana and there's Guyana. Guyana.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So name the country next to whichever one's in South America.
It's called Bob.
Yeah, there's one that I've
the
never
nation
heard
of
of.
Bob.
Look it up in a map. You'll be like, Brazil, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Venezuela, Guyana or Ghana or whatever it is.
And
then you're like,
Ecuador's down in there too.
yeah, and then there's one right next to it. And you're like, and it's big, and you're like, I didn't even know that was a country, and it's like right off our coast.
That's why people in South America love
Americans. Yeah, war. I'm telling you, war is just a way for Americans to learn geography. That's all it is. So
that country.
So that triangle. We have to control. And so that's what this is about. Because 2027, there's speculation that that's when China goes into Taiwan. That's China saying by 2027, we're going to go into Taiwan. So we got to get China out of this hemisphere by 2027. We have to control this hemisphere. And that's what he's doing. On the other side, I talked about this right after, to show you how he's thinking. The price of gold going up to $5,000, that's not good, okay? Right. And that shows you how unstable the world is. Unless, and I wrote to Besant and asked him, hey, about the gold thing. All he did is he sent me back a news story, okay? No comment, just sent me a news story. And it wasn't really about gold. And I thought, what is he trying to tell me here? What's happened, I'm convinced of it. What's happening is that is another realignment of the planet. That is, the central banks are all buying this gold.
Okay.
What Trump is going to do is increase decrease our liabilities and make sure that our bottom line looks better because we have more gold.
Well, we're stashing a lot of gold at the White House.
So, yeah, I know. So gold right now is valued at like $35 an ounce that we have. We have 8,200 tons of gold, supposedly.
Yeah, right.
Right. Okay.
Audit.
At
Fort
$35
Knox and wherever
at
else.
$35 an ounce.
Wow.
Okay. You reevaluate that and put it at $5,000 an ounce. That's almost $1.5 trillion goes to our bottom line.
Right.
Plus, you take the $20 trillion, or 17 now confirmed, that he says is coming in to invest in America. You put that $20 trillion
They said they just found another 30, 40 billion, right? From the tariffs.
Right. So you put all of these things in. Now, what he's doing is Trump doesn't believe in cutting. He believes in expansion. Okay? Shore up your bottom line. That's what's I'm convinced that's what's happening with gold. We're going to not right away, but we are going to say gold is worth $6,000 an ounce. Period. And it will change the dynamics of our debt to asset ratio, which is what's freaking the world out.
Right. It makes sense.
It does.
I hope it's what's going on.
I do too.
I really do.
To me, between that and the bombing of the boat people, it shows you cannot look at a story and take it at face value. You have to look at it as global strategy.
Yeah.
He is taking the WEF plan, flushing it down the toilet. What took them
Which is what
30
they hate
years
him for.
Right. What took 30 years to build, he's rebuilding a new system, an American system, in 4 years.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. And really, in 2 years, because he might lose the ability in the midterms.
Yeah.
So he's got to do it all quickly.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Glenn.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
bet.
coming
Thank
in.
you.
All right, let me tell you about Chapter. Unbiased Medicare help. It's really hard to find a trustworthy company, especially when it comes to Medicare. That's why my recent experience with Chapter was so impressive. Got a hold of them to see if I could find a better plan for myself. After going through every plan, turned out already had a great one. Had the best one I could get, so I didn't really have to do anything. And, who does that for you? They said, yeah, you don't need our services right now. Nobody does that. You can trust them. And the Medicare situation is so confusing. When you start getting close to 65 or whatever the cutoff is, and you keep hearing, at least I kept hearing, well, if you don't do it right away, then you're going to get a penalty and a fine, and it'll cost you more the rest of your life. Wait, what? So if I don't get it on it right now, it costs me more later on when I'm saving the government money? That's weird. Anyway, most of these Medicare agents are salespeople who want to sign you up for whatever makes them the most money. That's not the case with Chapter. Chapter advisors put your needs first. They're the only ones who review every plan nationwide. So if you're already on the best plan, like me, they'll just tell you that straight up. And if there's a better one, they'll help you switch. Most people who use Chapter save an average of $1,100 a year. And here's the best part. Their service is quick, it's easy, and it's free. So you can review your options and get the peace of mind in like 20 minutes. Dial pound 250, say the keywords unbiased help to choose your 2026 plan. That's pound 250. Keywords unbiased help.
Subscribe today. BlazeTV.com/Pat. Pat Gray Unleashed returns after this.
Got some tweets here. I'm a lickin' butter. Tweets. Maybe Prince Andrew and Jeff Daniels can form Simon and Garfunkel tribute bands. Yeah, maybe.
That'd be fun.
Maybe. Nancy's vodka-soaked dentures. Are we sure that nursing home footage wasn't actually the Dem retreat in Napa?
Oh. It's possible.
I don't think we're sure. It might have been.
We're not.
Might have been. From Paco D. So will the next Democrat president demolish the big, beautiful ballroom?
Boy,
definitely could. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, that would not surprise me.
And you know how to avoid that? You don't elect a Democrat president.
Good point. Yeah,
it is.
I mean, we've mentioned it before. There can never be another Democrat president in the office because they'll destroy the country.
And they know it. Yeah. And they know it. I mean, you saw Jen Psaki already blasting JD Vance.
Oh, we got the video right here. As a matter
already blasting JD Vance and talking about his wife.
Yeah, here she is.
I think the little Manchurian candidate, JD Vance, wants to be president more than anything else.
Yeah.
I always wonder what's going on in the mind of his wife. Like,
Pause
are
it
you
for a second.
okay?
Pause
Please.
it just for a minute. Okay. He wants to be president more than who's out there right now babbling about how she barely lost in the closest election in this century because she's so bitter that she's not the president. She wants it desperately. JD Vance hasn't even brought it up. They've asked him multiple times. So what about 28? Yeah, I'm not talking about 2028.
We're worried about right now.
We're worried about right now and being a good vice president right now. All right, let her finish babbling if we can.
What's going on in the mind of his wife? Like, are you okay? Please blink 4 times.
Yes.
We'll come over here. We'll save you. And that he's willing to do anything to get there. And that your whole iteration you just outlined, I mean, he's scarier in certain ways.
He's smarter
in some ways. And he's young.
Yeah. And ambitious.
And ambitious. And agile in the sense that he is a chameleon who makes himself into whatever he thinks the audience wants to hear from him. Now, what's also true, is JD Vance is not, he's in some ways goodish on paper if you like what he believes in. I don't know. But I don't know that he can take the whole movement with him.
No way.
I don't think so either.
There's no Riz.
It's got no Riz, right?
None.
And he's got he just is a little odd.
No Riz.
And so Trump's odd in a different way. So I'm skeptical of that. So yeah, he's got to. I mean, everything going on right now. I think we have to be very clear-eyed about this. Is about trying to manipulate the public around elections.
Yeah. Okay. That's the whole thing right there. They're projecting onto JD Vance everything that they are.
Absolutely.
Everything they are.
Absolutely.
Just spilled out of her stupid mouth.
Yep.
It's so hard to take these people. Is it not? Is it? Maybe
no,
it's
it's
just
agonizing.
Me. Maybe it's just me. I'm just I'm intolerant.
That's I've had a tough time listening to. I've had it podcast that she was on there. So
is it? I've had it.
Yeah, that's the name of the podcast.
I've had it. Okay.
Looks good because they talk about
it does look good.
Riz and whatnot.
Riz. What is Riz? Is that a new hip word for?
Yeah. Means you got game.
You got game. Riz.
And that was either Jennifer Welch or Angie Pumps Sullivan.
Oh,
okay. Either way.
One of them, yeah.
Terrific.
Nobody associated with this show who cares enough about that fact
even
to
look
figure out who it was.
No, we don't even care.
I barely wanted to find out the name of the show.
No kidding.
It was on the sign behind him, and so I had to look it up, but that was it.
All right. Let me tell you about real estate agents I trust, because if you're moving, if you're trying to sell your home and then buy another one because you're relocating, then these are the people for you. I mean, either way, if you're maybe just buying a home, this is a perfect time to get in touch with a real estate agent from Real Estate Agents I Trust.
They'll probably have Riz, too.
They definitely have Riz.
They do.
Yeah, they do. We've talked about that many times, the Riz that they have. But they've been carefully vetted by Glenn's team. They care about your life and where you wind up because they know how important it is where you live. So if you want to get the most money for your home and the most home for your money, get in touch with the realtors at Real Estate Agents I Trust. Again, they do this for free. It's a free service that we provide to you. realestateagentsitrust.com. It's realestateagentsitrust.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Would you say we had our first taste of fall this morning here in Dallas, Texas, the DFW Metroplex?
The fall season, it's about 5 minutes long here. Is that right?
Yeah.
About 5. We better enjoy this.
We had that this morning, as a matter of fact.
It's about 6-7 minutes left.
No, don't you do it too.
I'm going to do it too. I'm going to do it so young people stop. Because if boomers start doing it,
okay,
that's going to be the end of it.
All right, so since you know the term, what does the term mean?
Nobody knows.
6-7.
Like literally,
nobody.
It's from a song.
Nobody knows.
The end.
There's no reason for it.
No.
None. There's some weird rap song by Skilla or Skiller. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he, for some reason, put 6'7" in that song.
Stupidest thing
I don't know why.
Well, 6'7" could mean a lot of things.
And that's why
it could be positive, it could be negative, it could be mixed.
Nobody knows what it's really all about. But
teachers are pissed at the students.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of schools are pissed at the students for continuing on with it.
Just keep using it, teachers, parents, boomers.
That's a good call.
Yes,
keep
that's a good call.
using it.
Yeah,
do it right back to them, and it will stop.
I swear, my youngest sits next to me. We watch football. And a gain of 6 or 7 on the play, and then she just goes,
no.
6 or 7?
6 or 7.
I don't understand. Why?
Because of that right there.
Because of that.
Because of that.
So now you're right. We have to embrace it.
I mean,
embrace it. We have to tough it out for a couple weeks.
Ours was what, 6-8 months?
It was that. It was for a while. But we didn't start repeating it for no reason.
I kind of think we did. I kind of think we did. Anytime we heard 6 to 8.
All right. President Trump talking about the New York City mayoral race, which, as we all know, will be an absolute catastrophe.
Yeah.
Mr. President, a new poll shows that if Curtis Sliwa dropped out of the New York mayoral race, then Andrew Cuomo would only trail Mamdani by 4 points. Would you call Curtis Sliwa to drop out of the race so that can happen?
Well, I looked at the polls, and looks like we're going to have a communist as the mayor of New York. It'll be very interesting. But here's the good news. He's got to go through the White House. Everything goes through the White House. At least this White House it does. And we'll have to see what happens. But
not how it works.
If he dropped out, he's not going to win. And not looking too good for Cuomo either. But maybe, I don't know, if he dropped out, maybe Cuomo would have a little bit of a chance, but not much. Because it looks like the lead is, it's not a great lead, but it's big enough that he should be able to win. So, I don't know that I want to get involved. It's really a question of, would I rather have a Democrat or a communist? And I would rather have a Democrat than a communist.
Will you meet with Mamdani if he wins?
Yeah, I'll speak to him.
Mr. President,
I have an obligation to speak to him. But I love New York. I've always loved New York. I just can't believe a thing like this is happening. I left New York, and we had a mayor, de Blasio, who was a disaster. But when I left, it was sort of before he could really take hold. And boy, New York was a hot city, and now it's sad to see what's happening, frankly. And with the communists in charge, look, you just go back 1,000 years. I mean, it's been done many times. 1,000 years, it's never worked once.
Yep,
it's true.
But no, this time is different. This time is different.
Well, they haven't done it right yet. When they do it right, it's going to be great.
And he'll do it right.
Yeah, he'll do it right. This Islamunist will do it right.
Yes, yeah.
Sure.
I don't know the context because I didn't see this live, but can we play just any portion of that again, please? What's burning? They have a candle or something? What do we know? Oh, Diwali! Oh,
yeah.
Thank goodness!
Festival of Lights.
It's what?
Festival of Lights. It's the Hindu thing. It's Diwali. That's why you get the lights out here around our neighborhood.
It was Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday was the Diwali.
Monday and Tuesday was Diwali. Yes.
They set the world record again in India at the Hindu celebration for at least 2.6 million candles lit at the same time.
Diwali.
Were you about to say that we were sacrificing stuff inside the White House, Keith?
Huh? What?
With the candle? Were you trying to say something about Trump?
No,
he was just
simply
wondering what
wanted
was
to
burning.
know why the candle was burning in the shot. The end.
I do, Chris.
Where the hell was that going? I don't even know what you're referring to. Okay, Jeffy will play your game. I don't know what you're saying, man.
You don't even know what he's saying either. He's just trying to go against you.
Don't pretend like you don't know what he's saying.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. All right. There was some fun the other day when George Stephanopoulos had the Walmart CEO, John Furner, on.
Furner was great, by the way. I mean, that's
he had an answer for everything.
He's the CEO of Walmart, so he's a pretty smart man.
Yeah,
but he was awesome.
I think what the biggest shocking thing about this trio of clips is the fact that there's a white male CEO. Is he straight? Do we know?
I'm sure. I don't know.
You still got those? Anyway.
I don't know. But it's too bad if he is.
Yeah, right?
It's a real shame.
Thank you.
We're going to find out.
It's a waste of somebody's sexuality.
Yeah, I tell you that right now. Let's see. Let's scroll on down to personal life. Doesn't say anything.
Doesn't say anything.
He says he's married with 4 children. Well, that doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean that he's...
No, it doesn't. But here he is talking about the Thanksgiving food prices.
And let's talk about Thanksgiving first.
Do,
food
George.
prices are up, especially turkey. So what are you doing to help customers keep the cost down?
Well, good morning, George. It's great to see you. We are really excited about what we have planned for this year at Thanksgiving, and I can't believe it's already that time of year. But this is a time of year when people are busy. They don't want to sacrifice quality, and we want to do all we can to help them celebrate the holiday any way they want, and we want to do it in a way that's very affordable with a lot of value. So I want to talk about a couple things with the Thanksgiving basket. First, we started putting together this idea of having the entire basket easy to purchase, easy to assemble back in 2022. And this year, we will have the best prices on this basket we've had since the program started.
That?
We're down about 25% from last year, down about $14 for the basket, which puts us in a position where this basket is just under $4 a person when serving 10 people. So we have a great basket that has a mix of our great brands, like Butterball turkeys. Our turkey prices, George, are all the way back to what they were in 2019 at 97 cents a pound. So we're really excited about the progress. I was really impressed when the team brought me this. It was better than I expected. So we're looking forward to a great holiday season, and we want to help people celebrate any way they want and do it at a great Walmart price.
Okay, so I want to go back to the beginning of that. Okay, so I know we're saying that you hate Good Morning, George. Good to be with you. But that was his way of slapping him down.
Very good.
That wasn't. He wasn't doing that out of the way we hate it. Because Stephanopoulos was already setting him up. Prices are so high. You guys are charging too much money, and that was his way of saying, "Morning, George."
Yep.
Thanks for having me on.
That's kind of like when I send a fantasy football trade offer to a particular friend of mine, and he always responds with, "Well, hi, how are you?" And because he's basically saying, don't just come at me with this offer. Don't just come at me, hit me with this question. I think that was well done there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
George also tried to get him to badmouth President Trump's tariffs.
How about President Trump's tariffs? They're contributing to higher costs across the board. I know you're absorbing some of the costs, but how much is going to be passed on to consumers as they turn to holiday items?
Well, George, we're, as you know, selling a really wide variety of products, and about 2/3 of what we sell is either made, grown, or assembled here in the United States. And so our merchants have done a really nice job of mixing things out. This basket is a great example of where we're keeping prices down. The other thing we do at Walmart, we have a program called rollbacks, which we've had for decades. And as we stand here today, we get to talk today, we have about 7,000 items on rollbacks, which is up about 1,000 from where we began the beginning of the year. So we are really focused on ensuring that across categories, opening price point, some of our better and best quality products, that we are delivering the prices that people expect. So we have this basket that's going to be exciting for Thanksgiving, and then in a few weeks we'll be talking about the holiday event season that's coming up just before you know it.
Keep bringing it, George.
John, you don't seem to understand what I'm trying to get done here. I'm trying to have you badmouth the President of the United States.
Keep bringing it, George.
So I'm going to give you one more opportunity to badmouth the President of the United States.
A lot of American families are tightening their belts right now, borrowing more to pay bills, falling behind on credit card payments. Are you seeing any change in your customers' behavior, and what can you do to alleviate that?
What we've been seeing, and we talked about this at the end of our second quarter just a couple months ago, we see a customer that is very savvy. They're thinking about value. They love quality. And they've been very resilient. Our customers that have shopping with us both online and in store, they've been really resilient, but they are looking for value. So we are doing what we can to ensure that we're being as efficient as possible so that we can deliver low prices. And the big change from just even the year before, the two things that we've talked about today, I just reiterate, is the price of the basket being down 25%.
That's what he's there to promote.
In terms of percent decrease. And then having over 7,000 items that we've taken the price down on key items, things like our 50-inch Vizio television that's selling for $214. Those are great values that will really come in handy as people get ready to celebrate the holiday season.
That's great.
I mean, it's
he just
obvious,
wouldn't go there.
No, it's obviously George is pissed that he's got to do a Walmart promo. During Good Morning America, because they spend how many millions of dollars on advertising with ABC. You're going to have the CEO on, and he's going to talk about their Thanksgiving basket,
and
that's what we're doing here.
I'm sure that George Stephanopoulos is very familiar with Walmart on his $20 million a year salary.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Snobbery
his do people are. That's for sure.
I do wonder if the basket, and I don't know. I'm just asking. Have we manipulated the prices so that we could have that talking point? Because food inflation is not
real.
coming down.
It's
man.
real. It's absolutely
real. And so
real.
I don't know if he said, "Hey team, I want to be able to go out there and say."
Of course he did.
Yeah,
absolutely, it's
absolutely
real.
He did.
And we got the George wants the turkey prices.
Oh, he tried everything.
And John was ready with the Butterball price
tariffs
being cheaper.
Let's talk tariffs.
Yeah.
97 cents a pound.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good price.
That is a good price for a Butterball.
And he is a straight white male.
Oh, wow.
He is married to a female. Wow. His wife's name is Brandy. They do have...
She's a fine girl.
Is she a Walmart?
What a good wife she must be.
Is she a Walmarter?
It does not
the wife?
say.
What do you mean a Walmarter? What does that mean?
A Walmarter.
What do you mean?
Like, is he married to a checkout girl?
No, the family.
Oh, Walton?
The Walton
no, I don't
families.
think so.
No.
Okay.
She'd be the CEO if that was.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. They don't want to be the CEO.
All right, let me tell you about a product you cannot get at Walmart, and that's Kexi cookies. You got to go to Kexi.com to get these, and it's definitely worth it, and you're going to love these. And today is the last day to order your Kexi cookies to get them in time, guaranteed, for Halloween. After today, they still might get there by Halloween, but we don't guarantee it. So... if
after today, we start talking about the Thanksgiving basket, right?
That's exactly right.
Come on, but get the Halloween stuff today.
There's no turkeys involved in our basket for Thanksgiving. But these are the best cookies on earth. You're going to love these. As a matter of fact, we got a little new development that just came up, so I'm not positive of all the details. But in Fort Worth at the Stockyards, they've asked us to do a pop-up for November and December.
Oh.
So a pop-up store might be available if you're in the area and looking for some delicious cookies in the Stockyard area. For Christmas, we might be there with your cookies. Be great. So great. But delicious cookies, the best that you can find. Go to Kexi.com to get them, Kexi. Today's the last day to order them, but for guaranteed delivery by Halloween. Kexi.com.
Now, more of Pat Gray Unleashed.
So tell me about the Michigan pastor on giving.
Yeah. So this is a church, in Michigan, and they're doing a thing. Well, it kind of self-explanatory. They're just coming up and they're giving their offering, and the pastor is not pleased with this one lady's gift.
I, Roberta McCoy, give in faith and stand in unity with the vision of Perfecting Church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Wow.
Absolutely abhorrent. What?
That's his thing.
I don't care what his thing is. And there's a little kid standing there with Roberta, and that kid, if they stop going to church, it's going to be marked in time at that moment. And she should have snapped that money out of his hand before she took it from there.
Give it back to me then.
Holy crap.
I'll tear up the check.
That's the way he raises money for the church.
Care.
That's his thing.
Well, he's an ass.
The people know that. His congregation knows that.
Well,
so if it's not $2,000, he doesn't want it.
Don't even get in line.
The money being raised was 1,000 plus 1,000.
Then he should have given her the money back. Here's your $1,235. Get out of my face till you have $2,000.
And the funny thing is, sometimes he gets a little bit too energetic, and he will tell security to lock the doors. And until we get the money, we're not going home.
There you go.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's his thing.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying.
That's a fire hazard. Okay, very good.
Wow.
But he gets it done.
He gets it done. He raises money for the church and what he wants it for.
Horrible.
I'd like to see what his house looks like after this.
Right there, he's standing in it.
Yes, the house of the Lord.
Okay.
Yes.
What is your deal?
Well, that's the Lord's house. What does his house look like?
That house, right
That
there,
house,
Pat, yes.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see
let's see.
If you
What's his
can't
name?
give
What's
a
his name?
Don't worry
donation
about where I live.
any
All right,
less
we're
than $2,000.
At this time, this particular fundraiser that he's
Thank you.
doing.
Yes, this time.
particular
Yes.
fundraiser
Yes.
at this time
All right.
was 1,000 plus 1,000. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
No, I heard.
Lock the doors. Perry, come here. Lock the doors.
Let's find Pastor Marvin Winans.
Yeah.
Let's find.
Wow.
Let's find a picture of his house.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to do
That's
here.
what I want to see.
I mean,
maybe it's incredibly humble. I don't know, but that's a weird way to go about your pastor business.
place was full.
Is it though? Is it?
Look at the crowd, but standing behind her.
All right, put up a still shot there. I want to see the crowd. That's amazing because that would be my last day attending that church.
Absolutely.
I don't know if that's going to be the case.
And like I said,
it looks
Packed
pretty
house.
full. Yeah.
it may be some people's last day of ever attending a church if they go through something that humiliating.
No way.
I mean, that's embarrassing. He just humiliated her. That's not what I asked you. You're not listening.
She understands. That's the church.
Does she? She didn't seem to understand. She seemed
Because
pretty
that's all the money she had. She wanted to give more, and she couldn't.
Like the widow's mite. That's all
you.
I have. I can only give you, $1,235.
Find a way to make it two.
Incredible.
Find a way to make it two.
That is incredible. So you don't even come up there and approach him without $2,000 in your hand.
Go home, pray some more. Bring it. I need two. The fundraiser was 1,000 plus 1,000.
Obviously.
Why are you up here embarrassing yourself by not giving me 1,000 plus 1,000?
Obviously, you're such an incredible man of faith that you understand his position.
I know you want to pretend that you got your kid with you or your grandchild, and you want to come up here and give me money, but that's not what I asked for.
Now, I do not know if this is his house, but on Instagram.
Are you just going to show us a nice house?
Yeah, it says it's in Instagram, and it says Pastor's Kitchen, home of the anointed chef. I just know wherever he is, there's some nice marble columns in there, granite.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. It gets better.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right.
Stand by. I don't know if this is Lake Michigan or what. But
it's a nice view.
Look at that. Look at that. I don't know. Again, I don't know where this is at all.
And we don't know that that's his house. It's just somebody has a nice house. Could be his.
Could be his.
Could be an Airbnb.
It could be Roberta's house. Who knows? And that's why he was like, "Hey, get out of here with that $1,235. I've seen the inside of your house."
Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know.
But that wasn't the promotion this week.
That's correct.
It was 1,000 plus 1,000. So don't bring me
You're
your
standing
$1,250.
in line. You're coming up here, and now you want my blessing.
But you know what? It
you're
doesn't
doing
matter.
the fundraiser wrong.
It doesn't matter what the fundraiser parameters are. It doesn't matter what kind of house he lives in for the sake of this segment. It's the fact that you would talk and treat someone like that is
like garbage.
offering money. That's not a pastor. That guy is
that's
Again,
bad. Garbage.
she's embarrassing herself by standing in line with less
without
than,
the $2,000.
Without the $2,000.
Guy's a
That's
garbage
correct. I
machine.
don't understand what you don't understand.
And I'll bet you Jesus would have said the same thing. Hey, that's not what I asked you for.
Do what the Lord asks. It's very simple.
Oh, my gosh. That's incredible to me. That's incredible.
Doing what the Lord asks?
Incredible.
Wow.
Now, if the Lord was standing there asking for it, then, okay, that's a different thing, but
He's
it wasn't
the Lord's
Lord.
disciple
Is he?
on earth.
Okay.
What's your deal?
All right. Come up with your $2,000 then, Jeff.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
I'm not standing in line. I'm not going up there embarrassing myself if I don't have it. I'm going to try to.
Do you have to go up there? What is the deal? Does everybody go up? How does that work? Because if you don't have $2,000, you don't want to go up there, obviously.
Correct. And
right?
that's why he's pissed.
Yeah.
That's why he's pissed. She's up there wanting his blessings and not following what he said.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you understand. That's great. How big of you?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
Not hard.
Congratulations. You're right. You're right.
Hard. Did you see the Japan just got a new prime minister, female?
Apparently, she's pretty conservative.
And, she's supposed to be, ultra conservative, and we're being told that it's a wonderful thing and it's going to be nice. She's against, she's going to clamp down on illegal immigration, and she's going to,
Do they
be a
have
friend of
illegal
Trump.
immigration in Japan?
Yeah, it's happening everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
And so that's great. Now, I sent in this clip of when she gets when they announce it in their chambers of their elected officials when she becomes president. Now, they are speaking a little gibberish because they're in their country, and they feel like they could speak their language in Japan. But my favorite part is that she finds out that she's now the prime minister, and so she stands up and she bows to everybody. But the guy sitting behind her is so pissed. I mean, he hates it so much that she is prime minister. It made me laugh.
All right.
237
Now they're all clapping. Oh,
野田義彦君
Takaichi Sanae 君を衆議院規則第18条第2項により本院において内閣総理大臣に指名することに決まりました。
Get up here. Thank you. Get up here. Oh, yeah. The guy right there. He is so
he's not happy.
pissed. The rest of them are kind of like, he wants to stab. She bows to him. He doesn't even look at her. He wants to stab her right in the face. He is
He's
so
thinking,
pissed.
I've lived to see a woman.
I know. This country's gone down to hell.
He's old school. You can tell he's old, man.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at.
So congratulations to what's her name again?
Yes, Prime Minister.
Yeah,
of
Prime
Japan.
Minister of Japan. Yes.
Sanae Takaichi.
That's what. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Appears friendly toward Trump. She has downplayed Japanese aggression in World War II.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
She downplayed it?
Yeah. She was saying, let's see.
What did we have it coming to us, or what how do you downplay that?
Let's see.
Originally, it started out that we had it coming to us.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Anyway,
I know it's being
That's
like I
fun.
said, it's
Cool.
being portrayed that this is a good thing for us. So I don't know that it is.
Yeah,
I just love the clip of the guy so pissed that she won.
Yeah, that's fun. It's a lot like here.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. It's a lot like here.
We're giving the perfunctory. Yeah, great, but there's no happiness.
It's a lot like when Nancy Pelosi was sitting behind Donald Trump when he was doing the State of the Union address back in his first term. And you could see the expression on her face.
The hatred. I mean, she ends up tearing up the speech in front of the world.
Right. So at least he didn't do that.
No, at least he didn't do that. No.
Didn't do
he
that.
did not stab her like he wanted to.
No.
I love that clap, too. I mean, that was the most.
Oh, yeah.
I got to make sure I don't add a decibel to this.
Correct.
Clapping.
That's interesting. So they don't announce it until you're in a session of.
I guess.
So did they vote? The lawmakers vote on it?
I guess. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is there a number of people
It's
can
weird.
call about
It's
that?
right there on the wall.
Oh,
Well,
that's
I know.
right there. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
At least doing it that way, they didn't have to wait for the votes to drop at 2 a.m. in Michigan.
Yeah.
You know, they took care of it all right then and there.
All right, we've got overtime coming up later on, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.